Welcome to INCRadio Hawaii-Pacific. Featuring the brothers and sisters of the Ecclesiastical District of Hawaii-Pacific. Mahalo for tuning in. See you soon.
Good afternoon and a very, very good evening. Welcome to INCRadio Hawaii-Pacific. Welcome back. Hey, my name is Brother Joshua Galang. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. It has been a while, exactly 7 days, 1 week, over 2 minutes that we have been last on live. But guess what? It is now 10:03 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. And you know what that means? It is time for another episode of INCRadio Hawaii-Pacific. And you know what? It's been a whole week since we have seen you. And we just want to say that we miss you. We missed you, brother. I don't even know who you are, but we were going to let you introduce yourself later.
All right. Sounds good.
There you go. Thank you. Let's just mute. And but you know what? I am not alone as per usual. I have my lovely co-host next to me. Sister, please introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. Happy Aloha Friday. It is so good to be back again here on the show, hosting with my lovely brother, Joshua.
Wow.
Sorry. I don't know what that was. Sorry. But I'm always happy to be here, always happy to be hosting with new guests every week. Welcome to INCRadio, of course.
Exactly.
Hello to our returning watchers, viewers, subscribers, viewers, and listeners,
and ringers of the bell notification.
And ringers of the bell notification.
We haven't done that.
Yeah,
the subscribe thing.
Yeah. So if you haven't subscribed yet, there's you can click on subscribe.
Ooh.
But when you subscribe, there's a bell right next to it. Make sure you click on it so that you can get every notification from this YouTube channel.
Wow, there you go. You know what? The last time we had this, we were actually on the road to 500,000 subscribers. But you know what? We just checked the subscription subscribers. We are actually right on the cusp of 600,000. The cusp. Yeah. Like it's, we are at 598,000 subscribers. So if you want to be among those who can subscribe, to be among those who can subscribe, among us. Look, listen, and learn and listen. But if you want to be among those who are part of the 600,000 subscribers for INCRadio, then go ahead and join. And again, it's not just our INCRadio Hawaii-Pacific. It's not just our district. It's the entirety of the world, believe it or not, that is broadcasting. So, go ahead and subscribe and smash that like button. Wow. Well, we're good at this.
Also, don't forget about your hashtags.
Ooh.
Hashtag EWA.
Oh, wow. Hashtag WPH, I heard.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hashtag
What is this?
MLI for Miley.
No.
Is it?
Oh.
No, it's
No?
I think you
bro.
spelled Evo wrong.
You spelled Waipahu wrong.
Go Miley.
Go Waipahu. Mute. But you know what? Speaking of hashtags, let's go ahead and just start reading off some of the comments that we have here. We'll have you read this first comment, actually, Brother Joe, right here. From
Happy birthday, Sis Janella.
Yeah.
From Joseph Romcom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have bad eyesight. Can you move the closer?
Thank you,
I was
Brother Joseph,
wondering
for
about that.
your comment. He was the first one.
Always the first one, actually.
It's actually using my grandma.
Oh, sorry, Lola.
What? Number one subscriber.
Yeah, number
one
She was the first subscriber for INCRadio.
Shout out to Grandma.
Shout out to Grandma. Next one, we have J. Thompson. He says, happy viewing, brethren. Happy birthday, Polka King and Kajay Rich.
Oh,
That's Kajay Rich's birthday.
of
Wow,
birthdays.
Kajay Rich.
Hashtag EWA.
Hashtag WPH. Shout out to King. resident minister of Waipahu. Shout out to J Rich, resident worker of Maili. And you know what? Yeah.
Shout out to
Shout out
Kadante.
TSV.
Oh,
Yeah. There you go.
but shout out to
Unbelievable.
Kadante too.
Shout out to Kadante as well.
From Eva Beach.
From Waipahu. Oh. Anyway, another one from no, we'll skip him. One from Randy Domingo. It was good, Joseph. One from brother Randy Domingo. He put hashtag MLI. What does MLI stand for?
For Ma'ili.
Oh, Ma'ili. What is the correct pronunciation of Maili?
Ma'ili.
Oh,
Oh,
Ma'ili.
there's an
Yeah.
Okina.
There's an Okina.
What is the
Is there?
Okina?
Okina is. Oh,
Oh.
please explain.
Can you
Oh.
explain?
What is the
I
Okina?
cannot explain.
It's like an apostrophe.
Oh yeah, it's like an
you go.
apostrophe. It's a. Oh.
We'll zoom into you, brother Joe. Can you pronounce Ma'ili one more time? Ready?
It
Into
is
the
called
camera.
Ma'ili
Yeah, there you go.
with the
Ma'ili.
what is it called?
Okina.
Okina.
Okina. There you go. It's like an upside down apostrophe.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
I don't really know the full explanation for it.
Yeah. You know, I hope that we're,
Yeah.
you know, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's read some more comments. Actually, let's just read one more. From the Earths. It says, "Happy Friday po to all the brethren worldwide. Happy viewing po." And then celebration. Hashtag Lehue. There you go. Yeah, a lot of people are celebrating their birthday today, as mentioned, Sister Janella, King, J Rich, and you know,
Everyone
other
else
people,
celebrating
everyone
their
else,
birthdays.
whoever's
All the
birthday
people's
is today.
birthdays today.
Yeah,
Yeah, November birthdays.
yeah. All of
Shout
the
out to all the
people
November birthday.
Happy
November
birthday. Oh,
birthdays.
okay. Here we go. Well, we have the whole birthday list from Brandon Pacheco, our CFO
Oh,
officer.
wow.
He says, "Happy birthday to King, Jerich, Randy Domingo, Janella, and Aimi. Also, happy birthday to Sis Reggie from Wahiwa." There you go. Happy birthday to everyone. We're gonna say happy birthday on 3. This is not scripted. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday.
Wow, we're so good at non-scripted events. Candidates. Anyway, let's go ahead and start with our topic discussion. But first, you got to know what we're going to be talking about today, isn't that right? Today, we are continuing in our topics, speaking about careers, meeting our fellow brethren, getting to know what they do, why they do it, when they do it, and all of the above. Today, we are talking about the career path of a physical practice medical assistant. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's the entire correct title.
Yes.
There you go. Wow. Can you say it yourself?
Physician practice assistant.
Just exactly what we said. There's no
Yeah.
difference at
No
all.
different, nothing different.
And we're gonna. Oh, we didn't even.
I know that. No, I was gonna. I was
Okay,
gonna
okay, here we go. Let me
Restart.
restart. Welcome to Science Radio 5%.
Morning. But before we start on our topic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We started the topic. What are we gonna be doing?
Please introduce yourself, brother. Your name, your locale,
Sorry.
your fun fact. Sorry.
Okay, here we go.
My name is Brother Joe. From the locale of Maili. And a fun fact about me is I really love fishing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's your favorite fish to fish?
You know, there's a lot of fishes to pick from.
You got a lot of fishes today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the best fish out there that you can catch in Hawaii is palani. Yeah.
Mm.
It's hard to describe how it looks, but it's a fish.
What kind of tail does it have? Because I actually learned about different fish tails, in class.
I'm not too sure how to describe it. It's kind of pointy. It's sharp. Yeah.
Pointy.
Oh,
That's a place.
Such a palani
Fish.
fish.
There you go. Okay, you won't be able to
There
see
you
them.
go.
Oh, it's this one.
Yeah.
That one's really good.
Those are good to eat.
it's the
Wow.
blue one.
Yeah.
It's the blue one. I mean,
The
the
blue
ocean
with
is
yellow fins.
The blue with yellow,
yellow
fins.
fins.
Looks a little rainbow, like iridescent on its edges.
Iridescent.
Wow.
Big
Big
words.
words. Thank you. I'm smart. What the joke?
Did you go fishing recently?
Yes, I did actually.
How
And how come?
How come?
You know, it's
For survive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
it's a good stress reliever.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it is.
How long do you
Do you usually wait long? Because I know fishing
I
takes
know
a lot of
there's
patience.
different styles of fishing where you continuously reel in, or you just sit and wait.
Mm.
For me, I kind of like both.
Mhm.
Kind of teaches you a lot about patience.
Mm.
I like that. When did you get into fishing?
I want to say when I got back from the army.
Mm.
So
Oh.
like around 2019,
Mm.
I started fishing more.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were in the army.
Yes.
Oh, you were?
Yes.
Okay. How long were you in the army for?
Just 4 years.
Oh, just 4 years.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're welcome. Anyway, I don't know why I said thank you.
You're welcome. Happy Veterans Day.
Well, he was in the army and he knows how to fish, and he loves fishing actually.
Yeah.
And how long do you usually stay out there?
Like 5 or 6 hours, depending on how hot it is out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. You don't bring the tent umbrella?
Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
Or umbrella, just something light to pack. Yeah.
You just hold them and you just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Just hold the pole and
then hold the umbrella out of the hand.
yeah.
Have you ever gone deep sea fishing?
Ooh.
Oh, I haven't yet.
Would
But
you
I really
wanna
want
go?
to
Oh,
catch the tuna,
yeah.
Yeah.
spicy ahi.
Spicy onion. There you go. Wow. Well, this is Brother Joe. He's our guest for tonight. And again, we're going to be talking about his career, which is what again?
Physician practice assistant
There you go. Physician
or
practice.
medical assistant.
Or as we said, physical science, physical practice, medical assistant. But again, I want to get to know all about you, Brother Joe, your background, and what you do right now. And this is what we're going to be getting into now. I'll start our topic discussion. Sister Janae, could you please tell us what is our first question?
Yes. So now that you said your job occupation, what is could you elaborate more on what you do, typical work day?
So for me, as a medical assistant, I work in the wound care. So
Wound care.
basically,
Wound.
yeah, wound. It's like an owie. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. I like the simplest way.
I like that.
Yeah. But there's some big owies. But let's just say like, medically wise, I want to say like ulcers or just trauma wounds sometimes. For a medical assistant, we kind of just treat the wounds. We wrap them up, It's the best way to describe it, owies.
That is a good. So is it usually like very chaotic, or do you
Yeah,
usually
it's
have
very
like
fast paced.
yeah?
So a lot of our doctors, they're surgeons too.
Mm.
So they kind of know what they're dealing with, like on the spot.
Yeah.
So you're expected to just, hand them the tools that they need, or like after they're done cleaning the wounds,
Mhm.
you're just right on it already. You're just wrapping them up and
Wow.
then just prepping for the next patient.
Is that similar to the job that you did when you were in the army?
It is
Ooh.
totally different.
Oh wow.
So when I was in the army, I was actually a mechanic for
Oh.
like diesel trucks, like Humvees, you name it. Yeah, it's kind of different. Very different from what I do right now. Yeah.
Sorry,
So like,
I'm still thinking about that.
Yeah, always. Boo-boos, yeah. That was a good one. Yeah.
yeah,
That was a good one.
Doc, he has a big owie.
So, oh sorry.
Funny podcast.
That's a really good one. Please.
Oh,
please.
no.
I forgot what I was gonna ask.
So me too.
Oh, did you?
When you first started out the job,
Mhm.
did it take you a while to like think very fast paced,
Oh yeah.
or was that like the same kind of mindset you had with the army?
It took me a while to get used to the workflow, and since it is like super new for me, I felt like it took me a good amount of time to get used to the things that the nurses do or the other medical assistants do. But I caught along really quick.
Oh, I see.
So now I'm like, right now I'm training one of the new hires.
Mm,
So I understand where they're coming from and
Yeah.
what they feel, and just the rush of things, of all the information they gotta gather and
yeah.
just put in their mind.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
So how are your days usually like? Are they like very long hours? Because I do know like for the nurses schedule, they work 4 12-hour shifts. And
Mhm.
is that the same?
For us, it's a little different. You show up to work at 8, and then just from there, you just working nonstop. Like we have breaks
Mhm.
here and there, but sometimes we have to work during our lunch. just because of the amount of patients we see, and depending on their boo-boos, their wounds. Right? Yeah. So you rack up a lot of OT there.
Nice. Very cool. You mentioned that it's like very, very fast paced. Could you walk us through what is it from when you first see the patient, the entire procedure of whatever you need to do? What is it like?
So for one of our patients, he has a leg wound. I'm not gonna see any more information just for privacy reasons, but usually it takes us about 30 minutes. So first we room them, take their vitals, see if their vitals are normal. If not, then we report it to doctor. And then we kind of measure the wound just to keep track of the healing progress to see if it's getting smaller or getting bigger. And if it's getting bigger, then sometimes we take a culture, which is to see what's growing inside the wounds. But if it's getting smaller, then we just repeat what we did the previous time we saw them. And then the doctor comes in, they do their cleaning, do what they have to do, and we just wrap them up.
So it's not only where you see patients coming in with a wound, but you also see them routinely.
Yes. So most of our patients, we see them every week. Yeah. So it's the same.
Oh, every week?
Same patients. Yeah.
Wow.
Until they heal.
Yeah.
So,
for what you do, what is the severity of like owies do you see?
Severities?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, what is how bad usually the injuries that people sustain when they come in, like from a paper cut? I mean, has anyone ever?
You'll be surprised how a paper cut can grow.
Wow.
I've seen some just regular cuts and bruises that turn into wounds. So say if the patient is like diabetic, when they're diabetic, they're more open to wounds, and it's easier for the wounds to grow. So yeah, I see some pretty crazy wounds out there. Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
It's pretty great.
Did you find yourself going into the medical field after the army or ever?
I did not actually. I was kind of lost of like what to do in life after the army, because I was just so used to just being like a robot.
Yeah.
Just waking
Fixed schedule
up.
every day.
So I was kind of stunned of how life worked after the army. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. Should I go to college? Should I just go straight into work? What do I go to school for? Stuff like that.
So what kind of degree did you have to go for? Or was it just basically hands-on training the entire time?
For medical assistant?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a program at KCC.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long was the program?
About a year or so.
Oh, a year?
Yeah.
And was there already a job lined up?
No. So that was the other hard part. So it took me about a year to get to the job where I'm at. So yeah, like being in the medical field is kind of rough.
Yeah.
It's hard to get in. So,
very competitive.
yeah. That's the word.
Yeah. Was the program you were in very competitive as well?
I felt like everybody was on the same level, but once you reach that point, like graduation, everyone gets there are different ways of getting into different jobs. So I guess it really depends on the person to see if they're competitive or not. They're more open or more competitive. It's a big difference. Yeah.
So despite all the crazy wounds you see, despite the very chaotic environment that you're in, what would you say is your favorite part of your job?
I would say my favorite part is actually seeing the wound heal.
Oh, yeah. Do you have like some sort of satisfaction?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess it's the feeling like, wow, I actually did my part in healing these people's wounds. And when they get to that day, we call it they graduate. They graduate from the hospital. So we have a gong that they can ring when they're healed.
Oh,
yeah.
is there a video that they have?
Not on me right now, but
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
like-
really cool.
That's
Is it a big
very
gong?
like
yeah, very big gong, and
Oh.
we heal patients every day. So we hear that gong ring about 10 times.
wow.
That's
So
really
just
cool.
having that feeling of,
Yeah.
helping and healing these people is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like a little sense of motivation
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You know, that you're actually out there helping people. I feel
Yeah.
like it's crazy to go from going to school, being in a program to actually being able to heal people with like
Yeah.
or helping people.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like with the knowledge that you gain.
Yeah, with the knowledge you gain.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I were to put myself into your shoes, I feel like wow, I'm actually helping people. You know, with just reading textbooks,
Yeah.
just hands-on learning. You know, and then you also said you're training someone else.
Yeah.
I feel like were there ever moments in your life where it's like you're training that person and it's like, wow, I can't believe I'm training him when I
Yeah.
used to be in his shoes too or her shoes.
Mm.
I get that feeling a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Very rewarding
Yeah.
in a way.
yeah. You get to that level. Yeah.
Where you're not only able to do your job well, but
Mhm.
also impart onto other people. This is how you can get better at your
Yeah.
job, basically.
Like eventually they kind of develop their own
Right.
personality in
Mhm.
their job. So it's nice seeing them grow on their own too.
Mhm.
Yeah. Feel like proud, like a sense of a parent and a
Oh
child.
yeah, like a proud parent.
Like, you got this.
Yeah.
You're gonna do good in life.
Ring the gun.
Yeah.
I love that.
How long is usually the training that you're doing for the other person?
Every time we have a new hire, it kind of depends if they're like brand new or transitioning from a different department.
Hmm.
So if they're transitioning from a different department, usually takes about 2 weeks.
Mm.
But if you're brand new, it takes like a month.
Mm.
So, oh sorry.
No, you good.
So with knowing that you started this job a year after you got out of the army, if I'm not mistaken.
No, after I got this job after a year of graduating. The
Oh,
program.
okay.
Yeah.
Did you go right into the program after the army or?
No, it took me a while to
Okay.
figure out what to do. First, I had to
Would-
do a lot of my prerequisites.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and for the program.
Yeah.
Would you say that fishing kind of helped you in a way?
Mhm.
Because I know you said fishing like it taught you how to be patient.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and do you think there was some kind of correlation with fishing and your job?
Oh yeah. I feel like when you go to school and you go to work, no matter whichever is it, different people they have their own hobbies and then they find peace in it.
Mhm.
I feel like for me, I find peace in fishing too, and it's just really just some place where my mind can just relax and then go back to the chaos.
Mhm.
But it's not always chaos because I go to work and I see people heal, and I don't know, it's just a good feeling. Like I get to go back, fish, catch something, bring it home, cook. It's rewarding.
Mhm. Yeah.
When you see patients heal, it's rewarding.
Wow, really good question. I'm gonna go along with that in terms of correlations and connections from your previous experiences.
Yeah.
I know when you're in the military, there's a set schedule, a
Oh, yeah.
routine that you're doing every single day. How did it feel getting out of that routine, feeling like you didn't know what to do, and getting back into a routine from schooling and work?
Mm.
That was a rough transition too. I know the army, they kind of taught you to just do this, do that. But once you're out, you're kind of like, who's gonna guide me,
Yeah.
right? Who do I ask like for help? When you get out of the army, most of the time people are very lost on
Mhm.
what to do. And honestly, I feel like every time I pray, I always ask for guidance.
Mhm.
And the more that I, start working, I'm going to school. I'm not going to school anymore, but when I did go to school, I asked for guidance a lot. I feel like you kind of forget about the transition and then you're just living in the moment pretty much. And when I ask for guidance, you kind of just feel it. You're just moving forward.
Mhm.
Like, don't even look back.
Yeah.
Like the army was was kind of bad for me. So I try not to think about it a lot, but it is a place to like learn, live and learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really inspiring to know that everybody on radio always looks up to our Almighty God, you know, for guidance and everything in our life. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot. As we mention this almost every single show, but there is clear signs of what our faith does for us. That we understand that we not only get the experiences from the outside world, from other people, but we also have the experience of being members of the Church of Christ. That we're not only relying on ourselves anymore.
Yes.
That we can ask for guidance not only from other people, peers, parents, our mentors, but we can also ask guidance from Almighty God. For sure. And I think that was the biggest thing that everyone hits. You know?
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Would you say that that is the greatest thing that helped you in the transition?
Oh yeah. Our Almighty God played a big part. So like without him, I don't think I would be where I am, like at my job, like just helping other people. No, it's just a big jump. And before I was scared to take that jump, but with God, you know, anything's possible.
Yeah, especially knowing that you went from a career of mechanics.
Yeah, super different.
Yeah.
Totally different sides.
To the medical field, to helping people. Yeah.
Taking care of cars, taking care of human
right.
beings.
Yeah.
That maintenance. Yeah.
Maintenance on people?
Yeah, it's like changing oil.
Yeah.
Like, it's because they're coming.
Changing the oil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know, you're right.
Service.
You're right. Yeah, service. Absolutely.
Maintaining wounds.
Yeah.
You got to keep it, you know, healthy.
Maintain
That's true.
Remedy. Never mind.
Yeah.
We're there. I think we're on same page, different book though.
Yeah.
But you know what? We are nearing the end of our show. And I know, right? It's fast.
It went by fast, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thing we actually have like 10 more questions for you.
Ooh, I'm ready.
You ready?
You got water?
Oh, I do. No, I don't. It's actually not there. Perhaps if you go off screen, perhaps you might find some water. But we want to ask you this last question, Joe.
Okay.
And we've got to know what you do, when you do it, what is it like your basic routine. And we understand that in your transition from the Army to civilian life, you placed a big emphasis on your faith when it comes to being able to transition, being able to be okay. Now we want to ask you this: what other lessons have you learned that helped you to be molded to be who you are today?
I feel like one of the other lessons that I learned would probably be trusting in our Almighty God. And even though you don't know what's on the other side of the door, you know, you just gotta put your full trust in Him, because who knows what's on the other side? It might be a blessing or it might be a lesson, right? So.
Oh, that was really good.
Right?
Snaps. That was really good.
Seriously, no, yeah, you may never know. You know,
Yeah.
you just gotta open the door, see what's on the other side, trust. Right? That's my lesson.
There you go.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
That was good. I think we gotta end the
He
show.
knows it himself. It was good. Woo.
It's raining.
Wow, that was really good.
Yeah, I like that. That was short, sweet, but impactful.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that. And you know what? We're giving what is
I feel like that's very true. Always taking that first step is always the hard part. You know, once you have your foot in that door, you know that God will guide you because you took that opportunity that He gave you. And like you said, either a blessing or a lesson. Either way is totally fine.
Yeah. Just gotta trust.
This is okay to ask.
Yeah.
We know that you're also a convert.
Yes.
Church. So you understand how the world works and when you don't really have faith.
Yeah.
And then you also understand what it's like to have faith. What was it like? Was there anything that you realized from that?
I feel like there was a lot of changes.
Mhm.
You know, before I joined the church, my life was pretty dark. I was in a dark place many times. But after I got in and I got baptized, I started realizing more things. I started just feeling better about who I am and what I became in the church as a member. I just realized like all the blessings that I've gotten ever since. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you want to mention.
I had something, but I completely lost it.
Yeah.
I mean, knowing that I'm also a convert, I totally understand where you're coming from. It's very big life change, but I don't regret doing that or making that decision ever. It's pretty crazy how much your life changes.
Oh yeah.
And how much you see that our Almighty God really helps you through these things that, no one may ever know about because, yeah. I didn't even know, Brother Joe was a convert until like a couple months ago.
I think you were going to say a couple seconds ago.
I'm a convert.
You're baptized?
Yeah. You wasn't there?
Was I?
You were.
I was?
Yeah.
Wait, so how long have you been
Oh, yeah. How long?
About 3 years.
Oh.
When was that?
About
3 years ago? 2021?
21.
22?
Oh,
Around there. One of those. Yeah.
Also pretty recent.
Oh, no, I was there.
You was.
I took your photos.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was right over there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It's really nice to know that in a span of even just 3 years. I mean, 3 years is
Yeah.
still a long time,
Oh, yeah.
right? But
It is.
like it's so nice to see how in that amount of time you notice the blessings that God has given you, the many trials that you went through, but still you're here today.
Oh yeah.
It's like eye-opening.
Yeah, very eye-opening.
It's a whole different perspective.
Yeah.
Right?
It is.
When did that perspective shift hit for you?
I feel like. What do you mean? Like
When you started
literally after I joined church.
Really?
I started
So
just
you-
seeing the changes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
like Bible study, baptism. The perspective shift. Did it come right after the baptism? Like right after
Right
you
after the
accepted?
baptism. Yeah.
Mm.
I just seen it. Like, oh, I just felt it too.
Oh,
Like I kind of, like at first I was kind of scared to pray because I didn't know what to say. But
I feel you. I feel you in that one.
when you're just talking to our Almighty God,
Mhm.
it's just you and Him,
Mhm.
right? So you just gotta let go,
Mhm.
let God.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's another good one.
He's on fire.
That's another good one.
yeah, that was another.
You gotta cope that on me.
Yeah, he's the one that made that.
Yeah.
Nah.
You see all the
Not
stickers on the car.
Not sponsored.
That's sponsored. You said.
No.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. I think we're gonna leave it off on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we had more questions. We thought we were done, but it's a
Yeah, we wanted to ask more
Yeah.
questions. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Wow, what'd you do
Welcome.
today?
Today, I was practicing the processional.
Oh,
Yeah.
how'd that go?
Very good.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Anyway, let's continue on with our show. We want to let you know of the upcoming activities, or rather, upcoming activity here in the District of Hawaii-Pacific. Actually, not here in Oahu or Kauai or Maui. It's actually there on the Big Island. Sister Janae, what is that
Oh.
activity?
okay. My turn now.
Yeah.
It'll be on November 20. Oh, nah. It'll be on November 24 on the Big Island. They will be having their book club night at the Naniloa Hotel. Not sure what time, but
No, I do not.
I don't know.
It sounds nice.
yeah,
That's the place.
Naniloa.
Naniloa?
Mm.
What does that mean? I don't know.
Not too sure.
Not too sure. We'll search that up later on. We'll comment it
Look it
down
up,
later on. But before we end, Brother Joe, thank you again
Yes.
for being here on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
You have anything else you want to
Well,
say?
do you have any special shout outs that you want to
Oh, shout out to our Kadua president, Janella.
do? Ooh,
Hmm.
Shout out to Miley. Where you at?
Shout out Waipahu.
And shout out to our host.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be here for the next 10 minutes.
There you go. I'll be here
Or-
for the next 2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes.
Yeah, she's gonna stay on. Yeah.
Staring game. Staring contest.
I remember there's a time where I was in second grade and I had to use the word
Second
I.
grade?
I was in the second grade. You ever
Oh.
been there? Yeah, I'm like,
Don't remember.
so it was the second grade before we end. And I had to use the word I because you know there's certain words and you have to make a sentence or a
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
And I was gonna mention how I had to do a staring contest,
Yeah.
but the word was I. So I said we had an eye contest. And the good teacher just went eye contest. Oh, you see
You
this?
remember that?
I remember that.
I don't remember anything from second grade.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything.
I mean,
Remember the third grade?
No.
not even.
What is the
Then-
last grade that you remember?
Hey.
And that is the last one that we're gonna bring up today. Just as he
Gone.
Gone.
We actually have one. No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
But just as you gave your special thanks, we also want to give our special thanks ourselves. But it's not gonna be me.
Yes.
It's actually gonna be Sister Jeanette.
Yeah.
special thanks to our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our CFO coordinator and CEBSI president, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo. And we would also like to thank the brethren here in the District of Hawaii-Pacific, our district minister, Brother Jem H. Baitan, our assistant district minister, Brother Ador Apostol, and our CFO overseer, Brother Brandon Pacheco. And also thank you for tuning in to INCRadio DZEM 954.
Ooh, more specifically, what satellite? could it-
Hawaii-Pacific.
Wow, Hawaii. Remember, there's an Okinawa. over there.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Did you know that? Never mind.
We're gonna be back.
We're gonna go back to the topic, starting from the beginning.
Good.
Good morning. But thank you again for tuning into INCRadio Hawaii-Pacific. We are so glad that you tuned in, and we hope that you continue to tune in on the other shows that we have here on INCRadio Hawaii-Pacific. Because we're not the last show. We're actually like, it's a whole 24-hour cycle. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's shows lined up for every single one. So whenever you want to, just tune in and say what's
Subscribe.
up from INCRadio Hawaii-Pacific.
Don't
But
forget to subscribe.
don't
right?
forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
Smash that like button and ring the bell notification to be notified of every single new video and live stream that we put out here on INCRadio Hawaii-Pacific. Man, we haven't said that in so long. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We shall see you next week. Goodbye and aloha. Wait. Stop. We should eat.
Take care of yourself.
Hand sanitizer. Hey, drink warm
Take care
water
of your owies.
with lemon. Yeah. Don't eat. Bye.